It's Week 8 of the National Football League. And we'll see Chris Olave, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Saints and the Bucks, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to Chill, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on an episode with the Kelvin Rich Superstar Mode right here on Madden 24. If you missed any of the other episodes, they are available on the channel in the playlist.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
What a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And
Kelvin decides to take it and run, gets a gain of 9.
35 at the 34.
The plan was clearly to challenge him by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guy couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. The Saints sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player
Hands it off again to Kamara.
If I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed his team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently.
Kelvin only gets a gain of a yard on the run.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There's Chris Olave. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a
Hands it
first
off
down
again to
carry.
Kamara.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the 2. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it
Touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
So the Bucks go down the field and make it look easy as well.
They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
End of the quarter.
7-7, our score after one. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. These two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he
So
gets
Kelvin takes it for himself.
territory. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down, Saints.
Hands it off again to Kamara, and he gets nowhere.
Met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Rich.
Kelvin goes down in a huff.
Goes a Buccaneer sack. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Operating from the gun. Rich. He's got his target.
Chris Olave.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rich.
Touchdown.
Olave, touchdown New Orleans.
Complete to Chris Olave.
A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because
Another touchdown by the Tampa Bay.
Over once more. On the previous drive, he hooked up with Chris Olave for the touchdown.
All right.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Kamara does a great job getting into the open field for a great game.
39 yards there, a big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix.
Kelvin with the great run there. 4 rushes, 40 yards for Kelvin.
This is over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Rich.
Touchdown.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Week after week. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brent.
He's got a man, complete.
Cohen with the great catch.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And they'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand it Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for them.
There he goes, right side.
Oh, and Kelvin stepped out of bounds.
Inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Back to throw. Rich steps away. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's second and goal. Operating from the gun. Rich. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. Get the sack on first and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
And a really good play call is look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go.
Touchdown Olave. Who else?
Touchdown New Orleans. A great effort there. With his third touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the roof.
All right, so here we go.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Alert for anything out there. Watching for trouble on the road.
Look at Olave go, folks. Or not Olave, but look at Kamara go.
Drive the bus here again on this drive. 66 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Pass is good to Kittle.
And complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Looking to throw. Rich.
Kelvin goes down. He tried to roll out. Hobbs got to him.
The safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Final minute now of the third quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rich.
Incomplete. Kittle.
Incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football in the second half, that's just his 2nd incompletion.
If he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
Incomplete again.
He's behind him in the field.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
But the Saints will punt it for the first time here.
Once a nice drive.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Out to his left. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
To throw again. Rich.
Intercepted.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Intercepted.
Set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Mistake there for Kelvin.
Seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well.
So Kelvin got.
Now
They
here's
tied
the
it up.
signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive then. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go.
Kamara with the great run there. 10 rushes, 74 yards for Alvin Kamara, and I end a touchdown.
7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off play action. Rich. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Saints.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, this is Kamara.
Kamara gets nowhere. As a matter of fact, he lost 2 yards on that one.
As they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2-minute warning.
All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset, and they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go.
Here comes the punting unit on.
So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down by 4. 1:16 remaining.
Yeah, they did get the field. We did get the field goal. They got a touchdown. We need a touchdown here.
Back to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. That is caught by Cohen. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Need a touchdown.
The first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He'll look to throw. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Incomplete.
Down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Touchdown! No, he did not get the touchdown.
For the touchdown.
Okay, yes, that was a touchdown.
In the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential.
Kick is up. There you go. The Saints will edge it 35-38.
You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Saints, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
So you have it, folks. Looking good this season. Looking real good. All right, we're going to apply some skill points here. I'm going to throw it on the break sack. Throw it on the break sack. That moves Kelvin now to 87 overall. We do got the bye week this coming week. going to advance the week. So yeah, this is the bye week. We got the week 10 against the Bears, folks. If you're new, scratch the claw marks on the bottom right corner of your screen, sniff and bite into the bell icon, become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. We'll see you in the next episode. Remember, always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. Ooh, ah.